Hi Sarah, sorry for the delay in getting this back to you. My name's Daphne, I'm one of the essay correctors here at IELTS Podcast. Thank you so much for sending in this essay. So let's just have a little look at the word count. Okay, so 296. I kind of recommend you probably need to go a bit longer for the band 7. I don't know which grade you're after, but for the band 7 usually you need to develop a little bit more probably. So here, some people who've been in prison become good citizens later. Remember, not all of them, some of them, this is important, often argue that they're the best people, also a very important word, to talk to teenagers about the dangers of committing a crime. To what extent do you agree or disagree? So often in these IELTS essays, we have hidden words. These are the hidden words. So always find them, and then you'll make sure you answer the right question. So serving the punishment time in prison can turn some criminals into well-behaved people that do not revert back to the life of crime. Good, nice one. Some criminals into well-behaved, I would say citizens, reformed citizens, you could have. And then because you've got people, you need the relative clause who do not revert back to the life of crime. Okay, good. Numerous people have been advocating recently that some people who serve time in prison become better citizens who can guide teenagers and steer them away from crime. I completely agree with this concept. Okay, good. So this one, numerous people, we don't know that. So this question does not say that. So instead of that, I would go literally, it has been advocated. Your use of advocated is great. So I would go, it has been advocated recently. Or you could have suggested that those, so you don't need to repeat some people, those are these people you've already talked about. Those former inmates, because we know who you're talking about because you've already mentioned them here. Don't repeat. This is to do with the coherence. If you keep repeating this bit, if you repeat this whole bit, it affects the coherence, which is something that you're marked on. So those former inmates might, be capable of guiding teenagers. And steering, so I'd have to stick in, so capable of has ing, steering them away from crime. I agree with this. Okay, so I hope that makes sense, the intro. Make sure you're not repeating what's in the question. Various people disagree. Well, we don't know if they disagree or not. It's literally asking you what you think. So be careful with that. So you're kind of, you're putting something in that's not there. So, we'll come back to this. The fact that people who've been in jail can truly change for the better. And so it would be for the better and have a beneficial influence on youth. The primary reason for that is the adverse image of imprisoned people portrayed in the media and the harsh life they have to go through in prison to survive. As a result, people see them as thugs. Okay, good point. Now, I would actually restructure this. For me, it's more logical to put the positive and then the negative. So I put your positive paragraph here, then I put your negative paragraph after. So, it is hopeless to expect a better life for ex-felons is completely preposterous. Don't expect that. In the last few years, numerous governments and organisations have worked on offering rehab programs for offenders. One of this, sharing their experience with young people is vital. Okay. Moreover, as part of these programs, the option of sharing their experience, so we need to connect these two ideas. You've got a good idea here. It's a good point. Connect it to this. Is vital to convey the dangers of committing crime and its consequences. It's been noticed that the vast number of ex-cons have proved, okay, it's not all of them, of rehabilitated, communicative. We really, really need to keep on pushing this idea that they are the best, okay? This is so important. Not everybody can do this, yeah? This idea that they're the best has proved that people can indeed turn their life around, learn how to lead a more prosperous life after being released. Okay, it's not really, we don't really care what kind of life they lead. It's whether they can educate the teenagers. Have proved that people indeed turn their life around, and at the same time become a vital source, of learning for the young. This is the point. It's not about their life, it's about educating the teenagers. Okay, so this, make sure you really keep on the question. Okay, so that sentence I don't think we need personally. I think this is fine. Yeah. So, however, some parents and teachers may disagree with the fact, we don't know if they do, but they might, with the fact that people who've been in jail can truly change for the better, or you need another that they can have a beneficial influence. Yeah. Okay, then that works. Yeah. Go through some prison being a negative influence and even encouraging youngsters to commit crime or something like that. You could expand a little bit there. So I think there's a few things I would want you to have a look at in terms of the logic of the organisation here, in the flow of the essay. So there's a little bit to do with the task achievement, and there's quite a lot to do with the coherence that I think you need to be working on. In conclusion, I wouldn't go this essay argued. I'll just go with literally I believe, because it is an opinion essay, but you need to have I strongly, yeah? So don't worry about that. So I strongly believe that, or I firmly believe that, and then give me your opinion again. It's advised that youngsters attend programs where they meet inmates to secure. Okay, good. Yeah. So yes, I believe it's a good idea, and this would be the best way to do it. Okay. So when it's to what extent, you have to go I strongly believe or I firmly believe. Okay. So well done. You've written a good essay here. A few things I think for you to be looking at. If you want more help with us, that'd be great. What we do is a full course which helps you how to write the essays sentence by sentence, how to really build these essays with the task one academic as well, which you would need, and lots of practice like we've been doing. So check that out. You might find that is really helpful. Well done.